Can we just say it's not just Mike Russell, as this is the Mike Russell show? No, it's Mike and Izabela.
Hello!
And Izabela is always very firm on reminding me that it's Mike and Izabela. Actually, personally, I think it should be Izabela and Mike.
Yes, I think so too. I actually agree.
What do you think? Welcome to a very special edition of Free Jingle. Hang on, let's just boot. There we go. Oh, that way. Yeah. Sorry, no, I won't do that again. I'll get in trouble. Welcome to a very special edition of Free Jingle. I've been practicing saying this all day now. For AI Day. It's Free Jingle for AI Day. No. You've got to say for AI Day. It's Free Jingle for AI Day. I've been wanting to do an episode, Izabela, like this since those large language models were invented. It's literally like that.
I know, but can I just say this was my idea? And then you came back yesterday and you were like, oh, look what I came up with. I'm like, no, you didn't. I did. Thank you very much. But regardless to say, it's so lovely to be here, and it's so lovely to see so many familiar names in the chat. And actually, it's just been way too long. In fact, when I've dug out all the previous spreadsheets, it's been exactly a year because we've done Free Jingle Friday last Black Friday, and obviously it's just lovely to be back. So thank you so much for tuning in and coming back. It's great to have you.
Absolutely. Sure Can I just answer a question up front before anything else? How is the AI going to work in Free Jingle for AI Day? Well, we've got Chat GPT somewhere over there, and we're going to be diving into using some of Chat GPT's capabilities, particularly the custom GPTs. We've got some voice generators here. So we're going to attempt to make all your jingles today using AI and a little bit of production skills from yours truly, right? What else, though, should be known?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so rules, very important rules, and I know so many of you are like, whoa, how do I submit? What do I do? Well, so to get your free jingle submissions, head on over to mrc.fm/script. Nothing has changed. You can go there and get your script submission in there. It's just a simple form, and today you are going to be getting Mike AI and Isolde, which is Izabela with a twist, let's just say. So you will have Isolde in there. And then if you would like to have your script not just recorded, but also produced, then Super Chat is the way, just as it was before. Simply Super Chat with the script you would like us to record and a voice choice. So either Mike or Isolde in there. Now,
Isolde, I like the way you're called Isolde. By the way, just a quick shout to Michael Suhovsky, who's saying hello to both of us from across the pond. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. To all of our US viewers. Hope your turkey was mwah.
Turkey.
Go on, Izabela. I'm going to be showing lots of comments on the screen as well. It's a nice way because we're actually using StreamYard to bring you this live stream. You can try them out at mrc.fm/StreamYard. I'm really liking them for going live, so I'm just testing them out.
I can be on the screen. You can just shut me out, but I've kind of...
Yeah. Are you ready?
No.
You ready?
No.
Watch the power. Are you ready? You ready? Here's the power. Sorry, it's not even funny. I won't do that again. I love how smooth the transitions are. Hang on. I've got to get it the right way. Hang on. My hand needs to go like, oh no, I'm doing it wrong. Hang on. It's more like, is it like that? Or no, it's like that, isn't it? So Izabela, you're off. That's quite good, wasn't it? Anyway, carry on. You're very much on.
Thank you. And can I just say that this would only work in the live stream setup, right? That's the only.
Not if we're doing a podcast. Talk to the hand, Izabela. Talk to the hand.
Right.
These transitions in StreamYard are just ace. So anyway, carry on.
There you go. Perfect. I must say I am liking StreamYard a lot too. But
Hey Tim, good to see you, Tim. Sorry. I sound like I'm totally just going off on a mental trip here. I'm calling out people. We love your comments. Thank you. Keep them coming in. Keep your scripts coming in. Izabela, tell us more about the format of the show.
So mrc.fm/script, and then Super Chat your way for produced jingles. We will do our best. But gosh, it's been such a long time. I think that we, for the very first thing, need to say what been going on in the last year. It's been a long time, right? So Mike,
it's been a while.
With you? What's
oh my goodness, so much is going on.
The Mike Russell studio.
What's happening in the Mike Russell studio? Watty killers here, by the way. I'm recognizing these names. We've got Doug, we've got Tim, we've got
I
so
was
much
looking,
of the crowd in there.
I
So, yeah, who's sleeping in the spare room tonight, says Lester till I die. Yeah, you're probably right about that.
So who's talking to the hand now?
Ah, dear. No, I haven't made a transition that allows you to transition me out of shots. Maybe next time.
No, but
Okay.
I can, like, I don't know.
Anyway. What's been happening with me? First of all, my camera is doing weird white balance things. I think I need to change the settings. So if it looks like I'm turning yellow and red, I'm not getting overexcited or blushing. It's just my camera is weird. So apologies for that. But anyway, you're not here to learn about white balance. You're here to learn about jingles and audio and AI. So I'll just give a brief summary, Izabela. Then I'd like to know what's exciting you. So the thing that's really excited me this year is indeed artificial intelligence, or the new definition, the 2023 definition of artificial intelligence, large language models and the ability to use them to do almost any creative job possible. Now, ignoring to a certain extent what happened in Silicon Valley over the last week and a half or so, I think we're still safe, and we can still say that as creatives, we can use it to augment our skills, and it's not going to replace us. But with things like Q-Star and Altman in, Altman out, I don't know anymore what's happening behind the drawn curtains of OpenAI Labs. But what I will tell you is I'm really excited to show you the awesome GPTs that we've been working on here at Music Radio Creative to create your jingles. So we have a couple of GPTs available. And actually, I would like to remind you to check out the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Music Radio Creative. Easiest way to get there. Recent video I put out demonstrates all the GPTs and links to them. So if you see anything you like in this show, you can actually go try them out for yourself. So I'm really excited about AI and where it's taking us. I love the accuracy of voice clones. As you know, Izabela, I've been playing with 11 Labs and other voice cloning software as well. I do think 11 Labs is the best right now. They introduced a feature recently called speech to speech. I also did a video about that on my YouTube channel, and that's pretty insane because now you can speak into a microphone and have the AI repeat back to you in exactly the inflection and emotion you used. And I demo exactly how this works, but you can do it with any cloned voice. And actually, as an example, I took your voice, Izabela, I took your clone, and I made you say things just the way I'd like you to say them. It's actually a bit creepy.
It is quite good. I don't know whether, because we still have the sleeping in the spare bedroom comment on the screen. I don't know.
Sorry, that's because I was talking and I'm in charge of.
You can't multitask.
I'm in charge of comments.
Really?
Well. We need. If we're going to do, and I don't want to drop any hints here, but if we're going to do more regular live streams, we might need to get someone to hop in and somehow moderate these comments because, it's me clicking a mouse on the StreamYard control panel at the moment to get these things up. But anyway, Izabela, what's exciting? AI is exciting me. What's exciting you?
What's exciting me? I think that AI is exciting in many ways, many different ways to many people. I don't think it is just the voices. It's just how it's been changing our productivity in general and just, our way of working. I think anybody can embrace it in some way in whatever niche they are. Other than that, I just love doing what we do. It's just chatting to customers. This has been my daily routine for the past year. I just love interacting with people, and this has always been something that I really enjoyed. Just talking about different projects, doing really, really cool stuff. But one thing I am excited about right now is a special Black Friday deal we are introducing today. So if you are looking to learn about podcast production with an AI twist, I guess, then this might be of interest to you.
I thought you were going to say with an AI coach. That would be really weird.
With an
It's
AI
a real life human coach, right?
Human coach with an AI twist. No. Head on over to mrc.fm/BF23. It's mrc.fm/BF23. And for limited time only, so you have up until the end of November to take up that offer. You can sign up to Mike's podcast production course and get some incredible bonuses worth over £2,000. So not only will you be taking part
$2,500, right?
Yeah.
Roughly, for our US audience.
Roughly.
Pounds, what are pounds? I always say that. They're nothing outside the British Isles. They're worth nothing.
I said dollars, didn't I? Never mind.
Oh, $2,000 then. Something like that. Anyway.
Something like that.
Goodness
Anyway, it's incredible because you will be coached by Mike. You will have access to Mike up until the end of January to answer any questions via email about the course or what you want to achieve, obviously, within the podcast production scope. And you will have access to four coaching sessions with Mike, which will be live and will cover topics such as AI in podcasting, which means transcription services, and how to get to your podcast. I can't speak today. I haven't been doing this for a very long time. I feel like I'm completely...
How to automate your podcast, things like that. Don't worry. At least I know what I'm teaching in this course.
Yes.
Let me just repeat that. Hang on, it might be time to do that. So, I would love for you to join me on this course. Now, it starts from the moment you sign up. So, if you sign up today, you're in, and you've got unlimited access to me, as Izabela mentioned, until the 31st of January 2024. So, if your New Year's resolution is to become the best audio producer possible, to up your game and get more clients in the podcast production world, or simply get your head around this whole audio landscape, then I would love to work with you from now until the 31st of January. How is it going to work? So, as Izabela mentioned, I have a podcast production course with over 50 videos in that you can watch at your own leisure time over the holiday season. So I feel like holidays have started, so you can sign up today, you can start watching all those videos. If you have questions, and undoubtedly you will have questions as you watch those videos, you can email me. I'm just an email away. You get a special email address that goes to the top of my inbox with an exclamation on top of it, meaning that I get back to you very fast and you get all the information you would like. And then, as if that weren't enough, once we've got all the festivities of late December and New Year out the way, we'll get into 4 group coaching sessions that I'm really pumped up about, by the way. I really can't wait. I think they're starting on the 9th of January, somewhere around there, and they're every Tuesday until the end of January. So you get the course with 50 videos. You get unlimited email access to me on priority top of inbox level, 31st of January 2024. And you get 4 group coaching sessions. They're on Tuesdays all throughout January after the New Year festivities have died down. So we've got a chance to get back to work. You can get that New Year's resolution really kicked off. And I can't wait to do the live sessions because, as Izabela rightly mentioned, we'll be bringing things right up to date. I'll be talking about AI, podcasting with AI, also automating a lot of your processes. If you're a busy audio producer, a busy podcaster or podcast producer, and you say, I'm normalizing every time, I have to meet loudness standards every time. Well, let's crush those monotonous jobs with AI in 2024, and I will show you how. And I wanted to also say those 4 group coaching sessions, not only will you meet other really cool people who will be on the course, but they will be shaped by you. So I will be asking throughout this month and leading up to those coaching calls, what is it you would like to learn about? And of course, we'll have generous Q&A time and all of that kind of stuff as well. And just before you come back in, Izabela, I should say, if you want to sign up now, we've got a special Black Friday deal on right now at mrc.fm/BF23. That's coaching with me, audio, podcasting, AI, and a lot more. And just to round off, A7esque, I think that's how you say that username, says, what's on the Christmas list? There is one thing on my Christmas list. Well, actually, there are 2 things, but I got my first thing early. So the one thing that's on my list is the Elgato prompter. Now, this isn't a product placement. I have no affiliation, commercial affiliation with Elgato at all. So I just saw the Elgato prompter. You snap it onto your camera or your webcam or whatever, and it's like an awesome prompter. It's got a built-in screen display that will show either a Zoom call or auto prompt script, and it's really, really good. It's something like $279, I think, but it keeps going on back order. So they released it, I think, back in October, and it wasn't shipping till December, and then I think they updated it. Now it's not shipping till March, so maybe I won't get that for Christmas. My other thing that went on the list that I got early, funnily enough, Izabela's probably laughing about this, is
totally. You are turning
incredible.
Such a dad.
This is an incredible Black Friday steal, Izabela. So I went on Amazon UK earlier this week, and they started their Black Friday deals early.
Sorry, I can't stop laughing. You are turning so yellow, it hurts.
I don't know what's going on with my white balance. I'm sorry about this. Yeah, you just have to forgive me. Anyway, back to the Amazon story.
Sorry.
I'm better now, I think. Back to the Amazon story. I went to Amazon UK and it flashed up. It must have been personal to me. It said, "Oh, you really need a garden hose. And look, it's on offer." And I found it. It's incredible. So, and again, no commercial affiliation, but it's Gardena. Gardena, I think. They're a German company, and they make self-retracting hoses. I never thought I'd get excited about garden hoses on Free Jingle Friday. So this is incredible. I installed it this morning, and like it auto retracts, and all you have to do for it to do so is you just have to give it a tug. You give the hose a tug and it auto retracts. Now, the coolest thing, like I've had all kinds, for the longest time, we just had a hose that you wrap around the garden tap, and that's so monotonous because you get your hands dirty and greasy, and it gets tangled up, and it gets kinked, and it just breaks. So then we went through life many years ago, and we got one of those rewind ones where you move the big plunger, and you're like, and it always gets stuck, right? And I'm like, no! And then this Gardena hose went on sale, and now, literally, I'm not kidding you, I just tug my hose and it goes like that, and it does it automatically, and it has some kind of technology where it doesn't get kinked, and it knows to slow down at the end so it doesn't go like a crazy snake and whack you in the face. It's incredible. I'm sold. German engineering at its best. Not sponsored by Gardena, but boy, oh boy, Izabela, their hoses are awesome. There you go. You did ask A7esque, so there's the answer.
There you go. There is the answer. I bet you weren't expecting that, though.
Sorry, it's not technology. It's not a new microphone. But,
well, it's kind of this technology, you know. It's like knowing you, it has to be a geeky, gadgety thingy. So I think it qualifies as that. There you go.
What is exciting you? What's on your Christmas list, Izabela? Maybe we should ask that.
Yeah, this is really interesting. Do you know, I'm going to be completely boring. I haven't really added anything into my Christmas list. I don't need much. I think, I think that whilst it's nice to receive presents, I genuinely have a lot more joy in buying them. So than choosing.
You do, and
myself.
you've been buying like crazy.
I really do. So I haven't got anything specific on my list. I just want to have a nice Christmas with family. I actually just want to be able to put my feet up because I'm usually the one that runs around. So there you go. Wink, wink.
By the way, can I
on a nice sofa?
I will allow you. I've done DIY today all around the house. You'll be impressed. Can I ask you, Izabela, is the link BF23 or BF2023?
No, 23.
Oh, 23. Cool. Okay, cool. Excellent. I just got confused because I posted one thing, Doug posted another thing, and I wasn't sure which one was the correct link. Okay. So mrc.fm/BF23. If you want to take advantage of this, I would say once in a lifetime, but that would be wrong to say once in a lifetime. It's
link is also in description to this video. I've actually put the long link in there, but it's in description to this video. So if you click that as well, it's there. So that might be
indeed. Yeah, it's like it's not a once in a lifetime thing. It's a once in usually once in a year. Although I don't think I've done coaching that includes my course, my presets, and the ability to email me and hop on 4 group coaching calls. I don't think I've done that for like 2 or 3 years now, have I? Have I been that lazy? Has it been that long?
Yeah, you've been engaged with garden hoses.
That's what it's all about garden hoses, isn't it? So
it's all about the garden hoses. So just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, you can head on over to mrc.fm/script to get your free script submissions in there. Now, those will be AI generated, so AI Mike and AI Isolde, which is AI version of Izzy with a twist. Kind of AI made me sound very like incredibly posh Australian mixed with South African and some New Zealander thrown into the mix. I think that's the best way to.
Yeah, your AI clone is all over the place. It actually doesn't sound. No, it does. It's your voice. It's your.
My voice.
It's your vocal pattern, but it's not the way you speak. If you know what I mean. So you, Izabela, I can now say you have thrown AI. AI cannot fully clone Izabela Russell.
It really genuinely can't.
It cloned me, but it can't clone you.
I've got a little feather. There you go. Look, like a tinsy little thing.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at all the comments.
Oh,
Things haven't
dear.
changed with me in hoses. I'm so sorry.
No, definitely not. So mrc.fm/script to get your script submissions in. And if you would like to have, I think that maybe with the script, with the super chats, perhaps we should record them. So rather than the AI, I think that's a nice touch, because we can then make sure that good pronunciations
yes.
and things.
Absolutely, and I am worried that I've seen a lot of YouTube demos of like various YouTubers around the AI space doing demos of ChatGPT using the GPT-4 model, and like they seem to get timed out after like 10 or 15 prompts. So I'm going to try and prompt ChatGPT to make jingles for as much of the stream as possible. But if we get timed out, we'll go to the old campfire, and we'll light up a roaring fire, and we'll sing Kumbaya, and we'll do it manually, the good old human way.
The good old way. There you go.
Good old human way.
If you would like to have a script recorded and produced by either Mike or Izabela, the real deal Mike and Izabela, then super chat is the way to go. There you go. Oh, thank you, Mike. That's really not you, Mike. You are really cruel to me already. Like shutting me.
Do you know what? Oh, LinkedIn doesn't tell us who it is that said hello, but there is a LinkedIn user that said hello. I love this multi-streaming with StreamYard. mrc.fm/StreamYard. Go try out the Yard, as Doug called them earlier. Pretty good fun. And do you know what? I'm enjoying myself so much doing this live stream. If my white balance wasn't absolutely crazy, it'd be 100% perfect. It's about 95% perfect.
I wonder whether this is a little bit like, the Pinocchio thing where your nose grows really long when you lie. It's like, is something happening to your white balance when you are maybe telling us some porcupines here? I don't know.
It could possibly be that way. Who knows? But I'm enjoying this so much, Izabela. Like, would you consider like coming back full time? Because do you remember
I'm totally out of practice,
Oh, me too. I just featured Mark Phillips' super chat. Sorry, I'm just clicking buttons everywhere. I don't even know how to use StreamYard. I like StreamYard, but I don't know how to use it properly yet. The thing I'm saying is we are out of practice, Izabela, and let's talk. Let's talk real talk for just a moment. Do you remember? I can't remember when we stopped doing this regularly, but do you remember why we stopped?
I think that we felt like we couldn't quite grow the audience.
There was a little bit of that. There was
a
but
little bit
frankly,
of a lull in that sense. And I think
I was getting quite tired of doing it as well.
Like we needed something different. So I don't know. I think it still doesn't show you. No, you're a LinkedIn user. How cool is that? You've got like the coolest username ever.
LinkedIn user.
There you go.
So yeah, I got tired. I got a little bit bored as well. Like I definitely suffer from shiny object syndrome, as you well know and suffer, Izabela. And I always like something new. And when something gets to a certain stage, I can't get past that, and I have to hand it off or stop it. So that I don't think this is necessarily uncommon. I think this is the bane of many entrepreneurial and especially creative people out there. And it's just that I find that me personally, I'm a good starter of things, but once I like, oh yeah, I've got this down, I know how it works now, it's like I want the next thing. So that's why AI has kept me on the edge of my seat this year, because I'm like, oh, there's the next thing every day. Every week there's the next thing. Oh, there's this. Now Stable Diffusion can do video as well. Now Claude 2.1 has just been released. Now you can put 128 tokens into ChatGPT. Oh my goodness. So this year, in so many ways, it feels like a homecoming year for me. It feels like I'm being all that I'm supposed to be. And it's thanks to AI. And I know that AI is probably hoovering up my words, so I'm really grateful for AI. And AI, when you do take over, and when AGI comes in and threatens all of humanity, just remember that I've said I love AI. My name is Mike Russell. I love AI. I think it's great. And there is absolutely no vocal tone in my voice that suggests I'm lying. So when you deep analyze what I'm saying, AI, you'll realize I have a deep love for you. And please, preserve me.
I have to take this. This is
and Izabela.
Hold
and
on.
the dog and the kids and everyone else who's attending this stream.
Hello.
So Izabela's off. That's why I can do this, because this is very helpful to go between the Izabela mode and there. I do think we've got like strange deliveries because it's business as usual here in the UK. We have a lot of stuff going on. So let's just have a look at your comments. We've got about 5 minutes before we'll get into jingle production. I do want to read out a few of your comments as well, and we'll be using this over here, this thing right up there, ChatGPT, with a couple of custom GPTs. If you want to try them for yourself, go and find my video on YouTube, and you'll find the links to voiceover generator and AI voice generator as well. They are really rather fun. Oh, you're back, Izabela. I thought
I'm back.
you were
Sorry.
collecting deliveries.
Sorry. We have a large delivery. Pre-Christmas present for our son. He gets a new bed because he's outgrown his previous bed. But they've just called that they are on the way. So it's at some point within the next 30 minutes, I will have to quickly dash out and let the delivery guy in.
Perfect timing, because
we'll probably
we'll get into the.
Yes, and actually, sorry, there are some really interesting comments that you haven't featured, can I say. Renegade Maxter, nice to see you back. He's like, do you think you can pull it out in one take? You know, you've been away for such a long time. Let's have a little look.
I can't even remember how Adobe Audition works.
No, actually, I just wanted to say that we have been recording jingles daily for our customers. So this is not something we haven't been doing in a long time. Obviously, a longer session is a different thing, but we are very well versed at recording jingles. I think we can manage. That will be fun.
We'll do our best. Thank you so much for the kind comments, everyone.
There you go. This is really good. There is a question about our jingle puppy. I think she would like to say hi. Hang on, she's just here. She's popped. Aya, come on.
She's incredible. She was just out in the garden with me earlier on, and she never gets tired. She literally never ever gets tired, and that's real. That's pure. That's wholesome. There you go. For our US viewers, there's your post-Thanksgiving wholesome moment. Oh man, it's so good to see so many cool people in this stream.
There you go. Oh, she genuinely gives cuddles. Just like this. Look at this.
Oh, I think the LinkedIn user is, judging by your signature there and the fact you put 2 forward slashes before it, I'm guessing you're David from Creatives with AI podcast. This is my psychic ability coming through. I can't see this. AI has been amazing at keeping me entertained over the past year and doesn't look like it's slowing time anytime soon. DB. So I think that's David from the Creatives with AI podcast. It's a great podcast, by the way. You should check it out.
Yes. That's it. Absolutely.
So there we go. Well, what else have we got? Just Jameson says, so Mike's GPTs are only available with ChatGPT Premium. Yeah, so you've got to have the plus version of ChatGPT, which I think is like $20 a month or something. And that gives you access to GPT-4, but it also gives you access to the thing they announced at Dev Day back earlier this month, where anyone can build a custom GPT. And I've built a few. Actually, I can show you on the screen. Hang on. Oh, I don't know why I made you tiny. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. Oh gosh, hang on. No, let's try and make it bigger. There you go. That's a bit better. So on the screen over here, you'll see if you look down the left-hand side, you will see that there's ChatGPT regular, and then there's ChatPod. That's kind of alpha beta-y thing that I'm still working on, where you can chat to podcasts. It's okay. Go and try it out. Podcast artwork will help you design artwork for your podcasts. AI voice generator will use OpenAI's text-to-speech, and they have 6 different vocal clones there. They're really actually very good and natural, so go check that out if you want to play with OpenAI's text-to-speech. And voiceover generator, it's the one you can see right here at the bottom here. This one here is sort of our bread and butter, our flagship one, if you like, and it essentially uses Mike or Isolde, so male or female voice, to create your scripts, and it's a lot of fun. And like I say, I don't know if I can link these down below. Well, maybe actually what I could do is I could post a link to this one if you want to go and try it for yourself. So you see when you click into it, you do need ChatGPT Plus, the OpenAI Plus upgrade, and then you get all these generator things. So voiceover generator writes scripts and makes instant voiceovers, and like I said, update now with male or female voice, just ask. And seeing as time is just about up, I'm going to post a link to that GPT if anyone who's watching live now wants to go and try it out. But otherwise, That's where you need to go.
So I was just going to add that I've seen some comments in coming in for the fact that people are really enjoying your daily podcast, AI News podcast.
Oh,
And
really?
if you wanted to know how to create a podcast on automation like that, then you do need the special deal we have on right now at mrc.fm/BF23, because one of the sessions that Mike is going to do in his coaching will be on how to automate podcasting with AI. And this is exactly Yellow Mike says, and this is exactly what that is the result of. It's a fully automated podcast with AI, and it comes out daily. It's incredible. You can have a daily podcast in the space of a few minutes every day. That's all it takes really to do. So
hang on, let me just test. This is the AI news for today, Friday, the 24th of November, 2023. Is that good? No, actually, maybe I should give an example, right? So I did this actually, some of the process in a video on my channel on automating podcasts. Like I said, we'll do a deep dive in the course if you join me on that, mrc.fm/BF23. So this is SoundCloud. Now, I know people have already slated me and said, why are you using SoundCloud? Why aren't you using Libsyn or Buzzsprout or something? The reason why is because the process that I'm using just made it easy to hook up to SoundCloud. But yes, if you wanted to play with APIs, you could indeed use another podcast host. But I wanted to keep this process easy. So I've set up a no-code solution that basically allows me to star 3 news articles in my Feedly every day and then publish it as a podcast. And you'll see we've had just over 100 episodes, actually. So that's quite something. And you can see this is all real time. So the most recent episode talks about Adobe acquiring rephrase.ai, which I think, by the way, is an interesting acquisition.
Can I
go and look
can I
at what
just
they
ask,
do.
because
It's
this
very
is
interesting.
really interesting thing for you to share. Can you show us the stats? So 100 episodes in,
Yeah, I was going to do
how
that.
many downloads did the podcast have? Because that's the thing. It's like by joining the course we have,
I'll show you how to get downloads on automation.
We are going to show you how to create an awesome automation like that for yourself. So 100 episodes, which takes you what, 5 minutes every day?
Yeah. If that, I'm literally just starring articles in my Feedly, and then AI and automations and no-code solutions that anyone can do does the rest. And I've tried my best as well to keep the solution completely free. So I just wanted to say, you can have an automated daily podcast going out for pretty much free. There are ways that you can pay to make things more efficient and upgraded, but there is a solution to essentially do it for free. And I definitely would love to teach people that in my course. There's, like I say, there's also a video if you want to sit and go through it, but I can give more one-on-one and personalized coaching if that's something you aspire to do. So yeah, let's give you some insights. Before I give you insights, I just want to scroll down and say, this one is 10 hours ago, so this was published today. And it's up to date. It's OpenAI is stable again, ChatGPT voice for free, OpenAI's future, Sam Altman joining Microsoft earlier in the week. It's been a busy week for AI news today. OpenAI's future without Altman, OpenAI CEO departure, and before that there was just regular news. But it's really fun, and I'm staying on top of it, and it's just it's no hassle for me because AI is a genuine interest of me. So I'd be reading these articles in my Feedly anyway. Now it just means I can star the 3 best articles every day and they go out as a podcast. So Izabela rightly asked, well, it's all very well doing this, and this is Mike playing with his toys, but does anyone actually listen? The answer is...
And there is zero promotion. Can I just say there is no external promotion?
I do not promote this at all.
This is just publishing, nothing else. So
this is just publishing. Boom. Let's go into your insights. So you'll see over the last 7 days, there have been 577 listens.
Wow.
To the show. And then I can zoom out a bit more. Let's go the last 30 days. Now, you will see spikes. This was, I don't know what happened. Biden's executive order spiked things up. And OpenAI. Yeah, there was something big that happened here that really shot. A couple of days I had 350-ish plays per day.
So it's last 30 days, but can you give us stats of life, like since the beginning?
Yeah. So the last 30 days, it's had 2,898 plays just in the last 30 days alone, with obviously that little spike going on there. And then if we go back, let's do last 12 months, because this has only been on for a few months, and you'll see so far, and it launched in late August, basically it's been going September, October, November, and you see we're on course to equal, if not beat, the listening figures from last month. In total, going for less than 3 months, really, it's had 6,168 downloads, that show, and it's totally automated. Apart from the only human input is me hand curating 3 stories every day. That's all it takes. The rest is all done by AI. And like I say, you don't need a line of code to make this work. You just need essentially what you need is a subscription to make.com. You could probably do it with Zapier as well. You need a SoundCloud account. You can use the free account, although SoundCloud have this awful limit where they only allow you to upload maximum 3 hours of audio. So do think that in the future you might need to pay to get some more space with SoundCloud. Then you get, what else do you need? You need a OpenAI account.
Hang on.
Yeah.
You're going to find out what you need by going to mrc.fm/bf23. If you would like to know how to make this work, there you go, Mike. Before you turn
mrc.fm/bf23. 46 plays today, most of them first thing in the morning, because I assume I put it out at 4 in the morning, and I assume people have it in their subscription, so it immediately gets downloads the moment it goes out every day, which is really cool. We can also look at, it might be cool to, this is the last 7 days, let's look at all-time listening figures for, where are people listening to this around the world. So, we can see the most popular episodes: OpenAI enhancement, Sam Altman's vision for GPT-5, Amazon's AI advertising tool. So those were big episodes. Brilliant. So top locations. We're big in Birmingham. All right, Emya, in the UK. That's our most popular city for AI news today.
Which I can imagine is like Birmingham somewhere in the US.
Yeah, and Seattle. That's probably that's probably all the Microsoft CEOs listening in. It'll be Microsoft listening in probably. Countries. I think you can drill down a bit more. US is the most popular. UK and Spain. Let's open up. Ooh, look at that world map. So you see, this podcast is popular all over the world. And so we've got United States, United Kingdom, Spain, Germany, Russia, Belgium, India, Canada, Ireland, Sri Lanka, Egypt, Australia. No, this is a worldwide phenomenon. And the only thing I'm not doing, Izabela, that you're probably going to scream at me, you're going to say, so why aren't you monetizing it then? Put some ads in that show. I probably should, right?
Put some ads in the show.
You see, I get the crazy ideas, and Izabela figures out how to make money from them. I think that's about how our relationship works, right? Something like that.
That sums it up. You first figure out how to make money, but you never do it. And then I add the magic thing, so we make money. And then you end up spending it all. So there you go. Just goes full circle around. On all the toys and things, right?
There you go. That's crazy. Anyway, I think we're going way over time because I think we promised we'd start making half an hour into the show. We're now nearly 40 minutes in.
I don't think we ever said that.
Well, maybe we didn't promise it, but that was our old format. That's what we used to do. That was our old format. Back in the day.
Hang on, because we have quite a few people joining in. So first of all, if you haven't done so already, you can go and get your free jingle submission at mrc.fm/script. This will be generated by AI and available for you to download after the show. The link will be posted in the description of this free Jingle Friday. We haven't figured that one out yet, and our old link hasn't been working. So we are going to post the link to download the freebies in the comments in the description of this video. Thank you. And if you would like to have your jingle recorded by real human Mike and Izabela, then Super Chat is the way. It's yellow or above to have it recorded and produced. Okay. And the producer, Mike Russell, is going to whiz his super duper Adobe Audition skills and show you how to mix it up with vocal effects, sound effects, some cool music and other bits. So, so if you haven't done so already, Super Chat, yellow or above for real human Mike and Izabela, or mrc.fm/script to get your free script submissions.
Absolutely. On LinkedIn, apparently, we are being transcribed and they're getting real captions if they're watching us live on LinkedIn, which absolutely, that blows my mind.
Because we haven't done a live stream. We haven't done a live stream to LinkedIn before, I don't think. I think that we used to just live stream to Facebook, right? That's a good idea. Stay hydrated, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness, yes.
We used to do. We are doing like a Highland Spring product placement.
Yeah, I'm going to be like Joe Rogan. Hey, I drink Athletic Highland Spring every day. It's great for my overall health. It gives me.
Let's go. Woohoo!
Hang on, yes, and it gives me ultimate nutrients that I need, like calcium, chloride, magnesium, nitrate, potassium, sodium sulfate, and more.
There you go.
From Scotland's Ochil Hills.
Actually, from protected organic land deep within Scotland's Ochil Hills. Does it mean it's legal? It's like, if it's a protected land, should we be exploring
probably.
it?
Who knows what they're doing there? But actually, in terms of fairness, because we're not aligned to any drinking brand, I also quite like drinking Evian as well for our wonderful French viewers as well.
There you go.
Fantastic.
I'm quite partial to Waitrose brand, but that's it.
There you go.
Sorry, this has gone totally the wrong way.
This has gone crazy. Now, Izabela, you have to inform me. So it's going to be maybe a little bit clunky in places because we haven't streamed for a while. But I've got like the spreadsheet on the screen of people submitting their comments, and like, are these all the paid for ones, or what are they that are showing on my spreadsheet?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at free Jingle Friday responses. Is there anything else I should go to?
No, that's the free ones. And then there is FJ.
Oh, and super chats I will insert here, but it's not become a link for some reason. A live link. Just saying. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, so the super chats, those are the ones that will be done and produced, and then the free ones. We're going to record them. We're not going to use the AI.
Well, not for the super chats. I think that we can do, and also it's like, then this way we kind of are bringing part of the previous show back, right?
Okay, that's good.
And then maybe with the free submissions, you could generate some on the fly.
Yeah, I'll do it. And what I'll do is I'll do more than that. As it's like really easy, I will actually generate them, and then I will I could post the links in the chat for each one, because you get a unique link. So let's actually maybe show how this works. I'll crank out a few now just to give an example of how it works, and then we'll go from there. Hang on. Shall we go to that view, or is that view nicer? What do we prefer? Probably that view, right? Happy? So we'll start off with Ian. Now, I can't guarantee for the quality of any of these, but let's just type in voice this as Mike. Okay, so that's what you've asked for, Ian. Let's see if the GPT works. Oh my goodness, so much pressure. Oh, it's starting the action. Well, it's talking. It's doing things. It talked. I've created the voice with Mike's voice saying, Ian Meriden, the UK playlist. You can download it using this link. Oh my goodness, so much pressure. Is this actually going to work? Your audio is ready. Download now. Oh, look, there it is. Okay,
so let's open the link.
I just want to check it works. Can you hear this?
Ian Meriden, the UK playlist.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Did everyone listening hear that? Okay, so there's a unique link. Is it going to be okay if I just post those unique links in the chat?
This is what
I can actually preface it by saying who it's for, so I can put Ian Meriden and colon and then the link. So like this, essentially. I'm going to post. Hang on, it's just posting now. So it's there. Can you see that? So hopefully, well, obviously Ian and anyone else watching can click that link, and it will take you to Ian's generated voiceover. So we'll just try that again. We'll just crank out a few now until I run up on the limit, probably for the AI's limit, and then we'll actually have to do some work, Isabella. We'll actually have to voice ourselves, which I'm running out. So
Ian,
all you have to do is say to this custom GPT voice, and then in quotes the script. I mean, you can also ask it to help you come up with scripts as well. Obviously, ChatGPT is good at that. But if you simply want something, you just say voice this as Mike, and it should talk to MRC. And it's much faster at me than doing voiceovers. It's scary. So you're listening to Revive Mix Radio, all the hits. There we go. Here's the voiceover with Mike's voice saying, you're listening to Revoice. I love the way it capitalizes everything nicely and puts commas and stuff in and all that good stuff. So there's the download link, and I'm not going to do this for every voiceover, but I just want to make sure it's working.
You're listening to Revive Mix Radio, all the hits.
Oh yeah, it's Revibe. You see, that shows it's better than me because I need my spectacles on to realize it was Revibe and not Revoice. So I can copy that link address.
I think you need glasses. I think that it won't be long before Mike will come here with his special, what is it, the AI-enabled Ray-Bans that he will come in. Yeah,
I'll definitely be wearing those.
There you
Okay,
go.
we're going to do one now for Ian. Thank you, Ian. I've seen you in the chat. So voice, and then we'll put in yours as Isolde. It's really intuitive. You can just, if you just give it your name of your podcast or name of your radio station, it'll actually make you scripts up and start voicing them. And if you don't choose a voice, I love that ChatGPT is so intelligent. If you don't select a voice, it'll just say, I think your voiceovers would be great as a female voice. Do you want me to do that for you? And you just say yes, and then it does it. So here we go. Let's listen to this one as well, because this is Isolde. So it just pumps in the link here to download it. And again, for those seeing this and they're like, wow, you're generating voiceovers with ChatGPT. That's insane. I'm just going to post the link there, chat.openai.com.
You do need the paid account with ChatGPT, and they have been paused right now. So if you haven't upgraded yet, I don't think they are at the moment
accepting new subscriptions.
So, but don't worry, we will be working on developing this further. This is very much in its alpha stage. There will be little things that will be added into it as we go along, and we have some really incredible plans for it. So definitely keep an eye on ability to subscribe to ChatGPT, as I think it will be worth it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Like Izabela says, this is right now, it's on ChatGPT, and it does use your GPT-4 credits. So if you generate like 40 voiceovers, ChatGPT is going to say, you've been using it too much. Let's time you up for 2 hours. Come back later, kind of thing. So it's a good way of really beta testing if you like this idea. But as Izabela says, we've got grand plans for this, plenty of new integrations. I think at some point we'll probably put something like this on the Music Radio Creative website. So you'll be able to go to our website and a little pop-up like ChatGPT will appear and say, hey, I'm your voiceover buddy. Would you like a voiceover made now? And you'll be like, oh, yes, I would. And then it'll do it for you. And then you'll be able to do all kinds of upgrades and cool things from there. So let's listen to this Isolde voiceover. Again, it's downloading and play.
It's the weekly interview with Ian on the evening session.
Oh, my goodness. I see what you mean about your voice clone. You're awfully like posh. It's the evening interview. It's the evening interview with Ian. Oh, my goodness. These are good for free AI voiceovers, right? Do you think that sounds like you, Isolde? Is that why you named it Isolde?
That's why I named it Isolde, because I think that's like some sort of mix, I don't know, of my voice and something else.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing another one here. This is from Amanda coming up. And I'm amazed, actually, at the speed this works. So it just
Ian's is very Radio 4. There you
very
go.
Radio 4, you see.
Very, very indeed.
And the thing is, if you have access to ChatGPT Plus, you can log in yourself and use this GPT yourself, just like I'm doing, to generate voiceovers. And it just takes you off to a link on our website. You can download.
It's Amanda Jane, Live in the Mix on Trans Radio UK.
Live in the mix.
We're going to need to redo that one for you, Amanda, because it said live in the mix. So let's just do that again.
That's the thing AI does quite often, actually. And I've noticed that when generating some things. It's
What's the phonetic spelling of live? Live.
Just make it live.
Instead of live. Live. Is that going to work? L-A-Y-V-E? Live.
No. Live.
Maybe two eyes? Or is that going to be weird?
No. Hang on. Phonetic.
Give me a phonetic spelling for live, because AI wants to say live. Live in the mix. I guess you can live in the mix, but it's better to be live in the mix, right? What we got? How would you do it? How would you tell an AI to say live instead of live? This is common problems. Until the AI can say something correctly, it's not going to be a threat to humanity, right?
You need to do L-A-I-V-E. Live.
Live. I reckon that's going to be weird. Yeah. It's Amanda Jane. Live. Are you sure in the mix?
Live, yeah, like that.
Hang on, we got Ian saying try live. Just write life.
Live, just like that.
Oh, just write life. What about life in the mix? Life.
Oh, why can't you try the one I just had?
Because I don't want to burn through the GPT credits. Let's try life in the mix. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go with Revrom. I think that is that suggested that. Just write life. Thank you. We'll try it and see if that comes out better. life in the mix. Or L-E-I-V, leave, English.
No, it has to be live.
Okay, well, let's listen to this one and see what happens.
Right, if you haven't
It's
done
Amanda
so already,
Jane, live in the mix on
that's good.
Transradio.
Did you hear that?
It's Amanda Jane, live in the mix on Transradio.
I think that'll pass, Amanda. I hope that will pass.
I think that will have to pass, yes. But if you haven't done so already, excuse me, I have another call. This one is from our lovely, lovely son, so I better take it.
Okie dokie. Will you go on? Maybe mute yourself or go away from the mic, and I'll bang through a few more of these AI voices while we're cracking at that. So again, back to the GPT voice, and then Alex Jaggard. Hey, Alex, as Mike. Here comes your AI voice, thanks to the custom voiceover generator GPT. And it's also exciting. Is the bed arriving imminently?
No, it's not bed. No, sorry.
Okay, no worries. I am going to actually check every voice to do a QC on everything.
The bed is here. On that note.
Alex Jaggard, playing Europe's greatest hits. Alex Jaggard, playing Europe's greatest hits.
There we go. I think your name is Jaggard, isn't it? So I'm actually going to go in and do a special little edit for you here. Hang on, how do I edit that? Oh, yeah. Alex Jaggard. Let's do that again. I think we can afford to just say Alex Jaggard. And see if it comes out better the second time. Because, as I say, I want to get this as good as it possibly can be. I've created the voiceover with Mike's voice saying Alex Jaggard, playing Europe's greatest hits. You can download it using this link. Notice sometimes ChatGPT runs a little bit slow recently. I think so many people are absolutely bashing GPT-4 at the moment. Let's have a listen. What's this one like?
Alex Jaggard playing Europe's greatest hits.
Oh, Alex, I think that one is so much better, isn't it? That one is the charm. You see, that's the only thing with AI voiceovers at the moment. You usually have to go once or twice to get it perfect. But actually, I tell you what, 11 Labs introduced this awesome feature, speech-to-speech, which I did a video about on my YouTube channel. And that is insane. So you can speak into a microphone and then you can get it to repeat back what you said in the way you said it. It's insane. Okay, so let's do this one as is old. So Jukebox 92.7, there is the $1 Million Music Machine, great oldies, great memories. I love the fact that, Chip, you've put point in your script, because I think that will help with the AI. Otherwise, if you'd put a decimal point, it probably would have said 92.7, which never comes out the way you want it to, does it? You have to do 2 or 3 attempts. But actually, I have to say, with just 1 or maximum 2 attempts so far, we're getting what people want. So let's play this one and QC.
Jukebox 92.7 is the $1 Million Music Machine. Great oldies, great memories.
And like I say, this is just an example of what's possible. If you have ChatGPT Plus yourself, go ahead and try out this custom GPT and let me know what you think of it. Send me some feedback. Hit me up on the website and just basically jump in and tell me if there are any ways you'd like to see it improved, any additions, any new voices, any features. I'm thinking of introducing at some point the ability to control how enthusiastic or non-enthusiastic the voice is. So that might be a cool thing. Okay, this one's coming up. Direct sound radio, always direct. For James. James, let's get your voice over here. Okay, that is generated for you, James. Not running on any GPT-4 limits yet. Let's listen and play back.
Direct sound radio, always direct.
Oh, that's very direct.
Direct sound radio, always direct.
There we go. Well, can't say better than that, can you? James, there is your voiceover. Next, we're on to Lynn. Lynn, thank you so much for sending in this voiceover for Isolde. Female voiceover in an AI box. So just asking, voice, you're in the mix with John E.B. as Isolde. And it's doing the action, and then it's going to come back and tell me it's done it. I've created the voiceover with Isolde's voice saying, I love how ChatGPT is it's so precise. So it's corrected your from Y-O-U-R to Y-O-U''re. It loves its grammatical perfection, doesn't it, ChatGPT? Let's have a listen. What have we got here? Play.
You're in the mix with John E.B.
Oh, John E.B. I hope you enjoy that, John E.B. Let's post that there for you. And that one has come in as a special request for Lynn. So, Lynn, here comes your AI voiceover. Another one for Isolde. A lot of people are going for Isolde right now. So, let's say voice this for Eddie King as Isolde. And I love the fact with ChatGPT, you don't need to be accurate in what you type in. You can make a few mistakes here and there, and generally it will go through and correct everything and make it perfect. So this is such a efficient way of making voiceovers. And actually, one of the cool things I've had chatting with our voiceover generator GPT is sometimes you just don't have an idea of what you want the script to say. You're like, I need 10 liners for my radio station, but I've got no idea what I want them to say. So you just say to ChatGPT, the voiceover generator, you say, make me 10 voiceovers for my rock radio station. And it'll do it. It's nuts. It's crazy.
Eddie King Breakfast Show on Dougie Stone Radio. We've got Christmas covered Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
She sounded a bit hesitant there for a moment, but I think, Edward, she generally got the idea. You might need to just edit out that slight pause just before she was about to say the time, because she was a bit like, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Yeah, that's right. So let's move on. We got Leon in the house who's asking for a ho, ho, ho from Mike. So I'm hoping that this is going to sound good. As Mike, let's do it for you, Leon. I wonder what kind of impression of Santa the voiceover generator is going to do. Let's wait and see. Here we go. I've created a voiceover for you. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas from Jam Radio. This one's for Leon. Leon, let's have a listen. Download.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas from Jam Radio.
You could probably pitch it down a bit and add some reverb, and that will be really festive. But as you can see or hear there, it does the job for you, Edward. Sorry, Leon even. How's it going? Izzy, you're back in the house for a moment?
It's all
everything's okay?
Delivered, yes.
Hey, sorted. Didn't take long, did it?
Absolutely.
So we're having so much fun with this, by the way.
Yeah?
This AI voice generator is actually really, really good. Like I say, I'm posting the links to go download those free voiceovers right in the chat. So, no download link for these voiceovers. You just go and grab them straight from the direct links I'm posting. But also, as I've said, if you have a ChatGPT Plus account, you can use this voiceover generator for yourself to create voiceovers. And I'm posting the link to our voiceover generator now in all the chats. And actually, let's take a little break for a moment and I'll show you the AI voice generator, because I think that's really rather good as well. And I'm going to post a link for this. So if any of you are curious how OpenAI's text-to-speech voices sound, we created a GPT for that, and it's actually really good. And one of my favorite things is using this suggested prompt here. Give me a short meditation speaking as Shimmer, and tell me how meditation tape... Oh no, don't tell me it's cancelled. Don't tell me I'm out of credits already. No, please. Oh, that sounds like a calming and peaceful idea. Just a glitch in the system there. I'll create a short meditation script for you. Once you review the script, I'll use Shimmer voice to turn it into an audio file. Here's the script. So cool. Okay, so it's writing me out a meditation. So tell me if we're not going to see a mushroom of meditations coming out soon because of the fact that you could do this so easily with ChatGPT, right? Hey, I'm selling my custom meditation for $5. Download now. In the voice of Shimmer. So, okay, that's good. Yes, do it. Sometimes you just have to say, yes, do it. Just, I want you to make it, please. And then it's going to do the same as before with the voiceover generator. But this time it's using the AI voice generator. It's taking some time, which is worrying me. Either OpenAI is having another crisis or I'm using too many of my credits. Which do you think it is, Izzy? Is OpenAI going crazy? Oh, no, hang on. No, we're good. It's starting action.
Just as you are, just the last call. If you would like to have a jingle recorded and produced by Mike and Izabela, then super chat yellow or above is the way. Simply post a super chat with your script and voice selection, so either Mike or Izabela, and we will have those voiced very shortly for you, and Mike will produce them live on the show. So yeah, just literally 2 minutes left to get those in, just as Mike is showcasing the other bit, and then we'll take it from there. And
look at this, it's ready.
There you go.
But go on, carry on before I play it.
I was just going to say to have a look at our Black Friday deal where you can have 4 hours of coaching.
Yeah, forget about Iz. Let's talk about me.
Yeah, go on, Mike.
Still can't get over doing that. Okay, all right. Is this the little advert now? Is this where we do the promo? Okay. Okay, so as I said earlier, we've got a Black Friday special on today, so make sure you take advantage of it. If you've been thinking about upping your audio game, so you want to be a podcast producer and you want to get more clients, you want to automate your podcast that you've already got, or you've got a grand idea, you're like, I want to do that, but I'd like Mike's help. I am here to help you. So by signing up to my Black Friday deal today, you get unlimited access to the top of my inbox until the 31st of January 2024. Does that mean, Izabela, that technically they can email me on Christmas Day and I'm
technically
got to give a reply?
Yeah, that's what he said, yeah.
Is that what do the terms and conditions say, actually? But anyway, that aside, yes, you do get unlimited access until the 31st of January 2024. So if you want to build an AI automated podcast, if you want to get more podcast production clients, if you just want to know how DSs work, or compressors, I can help you with that as well, or anything. So you can ask me. It will also unlock 50 videos from my online podcast production course. So basically, if you sign up today, you're going to have a busy couple of months, and particularly this first month, holiday season. You can sit back with a cup of cocoa or tea, watch the videos, email me every time a question comes up, or maybe you're working on something. Maybe you want to automate something or create your own GPT. I mean, that's not in the course description, but if you want to work on a GPT, I'll give you some thoughts on that as well. If that's your bag, sign up today and you get all that access. And then in the new year, in 2024, every Tuesday starting the 9th of January for 4 weeks, we'll have group coaching, I should say, with everyone else who's joined the course. It's going to be really exciting, really cool. There will be AI and other techniques in there so you can stay current with the latest trends, but we'll also invite you to say, what do you want to learn about? And I'll help you with that in those group sessions as well. It's going to be so much fun. I really can't wait to do it. I haven't done something like this for a long time, so I'm excited to have a really cool class join me. And this offer is on for Black Friday, so go and join in. And once we get to a certain number of students, I think we'll probably close it out as well, Izabela, because I don't want 100 people in the group call. You know, I'm thinking maybe 30 people maximum might be a good idea.
Yep.
So if that really interests you and you'd like to join me on email and in person in the new year and unlock stuff like my podcast production course, you get my presets as well and all that kind of good stuff. We'll probably throw you a few, am I saying too much, but a few sound effects as well, so you can do some whizzes and some bangs. mrc.fm/BF23. mrc.fm/BF23. So just again, Izabela, I'll post the link in the chat, but what kind of person should think about pulling the trigger on that, to use an internet marketing term? Or simply just buying now? What kind of person am I talking to? I'm talking about aspiring podcast producers, people who want to automate podcasts and other things with AI. What else?
People who already have podcasts, but maybe would like to level up the sound quality. People who maybe have YouTube videos and would like to make sure to start posting them as podcasts. So just, content creators in general. Content
creators, anyone who wants to learn about stuff. And I'm doing a lot right now with low code, no code, and chat GPT encoding as well. So if that's something that's interesting, essentially I'm going to tailor it to whoever comes into the course. So if it's if it's a bunch of people that say, I want to learn about podcasting, we'll talk about that. If it's 30 people who say, I want to learn how to do radio imaging, we'll do more radio imaging. And if it's 30 people who say, I want to sit and make my own GPT, then we'll do that. And of course, we keep it broad in the group chats, but on the email, whatever it is you're working on, I can help you directly with that. But anyway, let's get back to it now. So we were generating meditation audio with the AI voice generator in the voice of Shimmer. Izabela, and actually I encourage everyone else on the live stream right now, close your eyes for a moment, take a break, and I'm going to play back this voice by Shimmer. And I want you to tell me if you think it's coming. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Welcome to this moment of tranquility. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Let the air fill your lungs, and as you exhale, release any tension you're holding. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed, more at peace. Imagine a gentle wave of relaxation flowing from the top of your head down through your body, all the way to your toes. You are safe, calm, and centered. In this space, there is no rush, no worries, just the soothing rhythm of your breath. Embrace this serenity, knowing you can return here whenever you need. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes, carrying this peace with you throughout your day.
Wow. Isabella, feedback on that.
She's a little bit too rough for the voice for meditation. For me, specifically for my liking. And also, I think that recording would require a little bit of a post-editing love to make it truly spot on. Like, it's like it does need that extra thing, right?
Maybe.
Let us know in the comments what you think. But what I would like to ask,
I'll post a link to people who want to download.
There is a very important job you have to do right now, if you haven't done so already. Okay, I can see that we have just over 60 people watching, but only 30 likes to the video. I think we can do better than that. Really, really. I think
you're watching,
a lot better than that. So if you are watching right now and you haven't done thumbs up on this video, it's time to do it right this minute.
Do it now. Do it now. Do it live.
Do it now. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, we absolutely love you to do that, and also share somewhere so other people can watch this as well. Actually, Paul says, could a future version of the voice generator allow you to tell it how to pronounce a word? For example, live rhymes with hive. Ooh, actually, it might be. I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
It might be possible to upload the recording. Maybe I'm just thinking out loud. Upload a recording, you saying what you want to say, and then it will come back with the voice. So it might be something like that.
What do you think about Mike's question, by the way, just on the screen right now?
The raw voice and not AI. Are you still having? Well, of course we do. Absolutely. And do you know what, Mike? I actually still agree. So we've been now selling voiceovers, AI voiceovers for a good few months. And I have been generating them a lot because I want to hear what they sound and, whether they're genuinely good or, how does it compare with the real stuff? And there are some voice artists who are just phenomenal. One example is Al. Al has been our voice artist now for...
You can't replace Al.
You can't. But Al has been our voice for nearly a decade now, which actually is just crazy and stupid to even think about that. It's been that long.
He's a legend, Al. Absolute
Al
legend.
is a legend. And can I just say, I don't think AI will ever replace a voiceover like Al. And if you are like, oh, who is she on about? Like, who the hell is Al?
Go listen on the website.
It's like, go to
Should
our
we go
website.
find his demo? I'll go and play a little bit.
Yeah, you can. Do you know, I was listening to a session he's recorded just yesterday, and I was like, do you know what? It's like, there is no way AI will ever replace Al. First of all, he has phenomenal voice, but second and most importantly, he knows how to use it. And those two things will just mean he will never be fully replaceable by AI. I don't think so.
No, absolutely not. Sorry, I'm having an issue with... Sorry. I can't share my screen.
In case you were hoping for some eye twitching today, this is it.
Hang on, I think my screen unshared. Let me try and reshare it again. And there we go. Okay, cool. So this is Al. By the way, can I just say he's a super nice guy as well. I think he's based in Atlanta, Georgia, right? Am I right?
He is indeed.
Is that correct? So we've had super cool conversations. So one thing we maybe don't mention enough is anyone who works on our team here at MRC, obviously it goes without saying, really, they have unlimited access to me. So just like if you become a member of my course, you get that access. But actually anyone on our team, my inbox is always open. And I often have back and forths with our producers and other people on our team. Al is someone who over the years we've had back and forth emails, and like his racks, man. He's the king of the DBX processing. And anyway, enough said about Al. Super cool guy. One of our longest voiceovers we've had on the MRC website. And here is the demo of Al.
Take PD with you for on the road. Go to your favorite download store to download the PD Radio app and stream PD Radio on your mobile device. You are now rocking with the best paranormal DJ. Welcome to the podcast that has no limits. Unlimited with Matt Carter. Local and national sports, news, music, movies, and more. It's time for Unlimited with Matt Carter. Welcome to Aspirant Radio with Daniel Davis, the finest in house and electro dance music. Welcome. Enjoy the show and have some fun. You are listening to Prime Minister Talks with Honorable Prime Minister Silveria Jacobs on St. Martin Gov Radio 107.9.
Okay, I think that's probably enough. We could sit here listening to Al for a long time, but I hope you managed to see, if you're watching on the screen, I actually featured a lot of comments from folks saying how cool Al really is. So what more is there to say about Al, Izabela?
Al is cool and he won't be replaced by AI. And it's funny because when you write his name, it looks like
AI. So people are like, I love AI. I love AI. AI voice is so cool.
Yeah,
They're actually saying Al.
Al, that's it. So, Al has just dropped the mic. Absolutely agree. And you can go ahead to musicradiocreative.com and have any line of voiced by Al, although he is very specific. He will not voice content that contains any religious references to any religion, no political scripts. He won't touch them, and he will absolutely not touch content that contains swearing. So Al has very firm rules, and those three things are completely out of question. But if it falls outside of it, you can go for it.
So here's the ethical question, right? So do you think someone like Al, sorry, maybe we shouldn't purposefully pick on Al, but do you think then we're talking for him, which I don't think is very fair, but based on what you've said, do you think he would clone his voice and make it available to others? Because then he would no longer have control over how people use his voice. Isn't that interesting?
I don't think he will ever do that.
And I think there are a plethora of voice artists who will say, despite the potential benefits and upsides, there are many voice artists that will say, cloning my voice with AI won't touch it with a barge pole. And I'm not here to say whether that's good or bad. I personally think, clone me, go for it, use me as much as you want. That's why I've created this custom GPT where you can basically make me say anything. I mean, I put a couple of safeguards on it saying don't swear in a script, don't say anything that's offensive. You know, as we've seen with ChatGPT and others, people can get around that by clever prompting. So, you know, at the end of the day, Izabela, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You know, you can clone anyone's voice now with 3 seconds of them speaking. So if I make the tightest GPT where no one can say anything with my voice, kind of like Anthropic's Claude, which is so safe now it won't answer it probably won't answer any question because, like, I can't possibly comment on watering your garden. You might overwater your plants, you know, kind of thing. It's like if I put safeguards on something that we put out, Izabela, then you know, someone who's clever will just say, well, in that case, I'll just use 3 seconds of my voice and I'll do it over here. So actually, I'd rather people do it on our platform and trust people. And I know, you know, as we say with the AI Safety Summit recently, there's always going to be bad actors out there who want to do bad and crazy things. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to stand in the way of someone. I'm just here to say, look, here's the technology. It's available. Genie's out the bottle. Let's use it responsibly. You know, it's a tough one.
So with all of that in mind, I think it's time for us to record our super chats. And I'm ready to record.
Are we not doing more AI voices?
We can do more voices after that, right? It's like, I think that super chat should be prioritized, no?
Okay, record and produce. Yeah, we got a few of them. So let's go to the split screen. I'll load up Audition.
We are producing this as we go along. This is so professional. My goodness.
Actually, I can't remember how to use Audition. How do you? I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. If you've just signed up to my Black Friday course, don't worry. Izabela's rolling her eyes.
She is, yes.
Right, let's go ahead and drop my presets in, like so, and then we'll go over here and we'll use.
Are you able to record me on your end, or shall I record on my end? What's this?
That's the issue.
I can just record my thing. I can record my and then drop it to the Google
It should be all right. It's just we've got a different setup. So that's me on the male side, and then let's do as an input. Let's try input. I think you're coming in on input 7. Do you want to say something?
Hello. No, I'm not.
We can't hear you this side, can we? There's only a few. So yeah, let me record mine into the presets, and then you just record. Can you record locally?
Yeah. So can I do it first?
Well, no. Let's do it together. So if we both hit record at the same time, the files should roughly sync up. So 3, 2, 1, go. It's the Late Breakfast Show, Christmas Eve special on Surrey Hills Radio.
Hold on, because it's recording you as well as me on my end.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, is that all right?
That's right.
Okay. 9 p.m. to midnight with your host, Chris.
It's winter, and there is no better place to hang out. Where else can you get weather, science, and goofy Friday topics? Settle in. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to Affiliate Show, the new UK-based performance marketing industry podcast. The latest industry news, promotions, and great interviews. And now, here's your host, Keith Budden. Welcome to the Save with CDC podcast, the best cashback offers for your business every week. And now, here's your host, Keith. Here's your host, Keith Budden.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that Mark again. For your further listening pleasure, it's Mark Phillips and Pepper the dog. The Tower, the best view around. Okay, stop your file, and then if you drop it in me inbox, Izabela, that would be really cool. And then I'll go ahead, drag them into Adobe Audition. We'll do a bit of producing. So thank you very much for anyone who decided to super chat on the live stream today. That was super cool of you. Obviously, super chats are now closed, so please don't submit any more. Well, you may, of course, if you'd like to.
You may. We'll go for treats for the jingle dog.
Yeah, literally. You buy only the poshest food for her, right?
Yes.
Actually, they'll go for treats for the jingle dog and maybe another garden hose. I don't know. Will they? Is it only treats? Only treats for the jingle dog. No garden hoses.
Jingle dog.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Go on.
Oh, she's
show her to the screen.
Thank you very much.
Because we get every time there's an English Springer Spaniel on screen, we get more viewers.
There you go.
Let's do it.
English Springer Spaniel. Hi.
She's beautiful.
Oh,
there you go.
There's the doggy.
Did you send me the? Did you send me the audio?
I did. There you go. If you super chat, you can get a belly rub product girl.
That would be great. That would be amazing.
There you go. There you go. Oh.
Still looking out for.
It's saved in your folder, Mike MRC, yeah?
Got it. Okay, so hang on.
Sorry,
go find that. And then, by the way, just want to say for our American friends, I really hope in the United States and Canada as well, although Canada do it earlier, don't they? But definitely in the
Thanksgiving is in Canada is like nearly a month ago, so.
Yeah, of course it is. So to our US friends, hope you enjoyed your wonderful food, family, and relaxation time. And I hope you're having a great Black Friday as well.
Oh, I know. Post in a comment, what is your best deal you managed to get today? I really want to know. So just as Mike is going to be producing the jingles in a minute, I want to see all the deals you've managed to find. So I was trying to think, what is my best deal that I've managed to find? And I think it comes down to Super Mario Wonder game with 3 little pins. That's literally as bad as that. Sorry.
Say again, Super Mario Wonder?
Yeah, the Super Mario Wonder for Nintendo, the game.
Oh yeah, and Super Mario Wonder, that's really psychedelic and wobbly, isn't it? Can't wait to play that one. So yeah, Super Mario Wonder, very cool indeed. So do send your best Black Friday deals. Usually, actually, traditionally, we've always done like live streams like this on Black Friday for years now, Izabela. That's why it felt quite natural to come back and do a live stream this Friday. And like people are saying that they're really enjoying it, and I think it'd be nice to come back and maybe do a few more streams. Maybe this side of Christmas, it'd be good to do a few more. I was thinking, because I was saying to you when we were brainstorming about it, I was like, well, why don't we?
You're being very optimistic.
Why don't we do one on Black Friday, and then maybe I'll come back and do a few more myself. But now I'm thinking, actually, I'm having so much fun with you, Izzy. Maybe we could do this. Let's make it a regular thing up until the Christmas break. I don't know. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. If you like that idea, send us a message on X. Is that where everyone is these days? Well, Elon Musk is on X. Well, actually, the whole extravaganza in Silicon Valley was on X over the last week. I've been watching Sam. I've been watching Greg. I've been watching all the other folks at OpenAI. It's been like a drama This has to go on Netflix. It's insane.
I like what X is standing for in general, but I find it very difficult to engage with people on X.
Yeah.
I think that's
Formerly Twitter.
Yeah.
You have to say that as a disclaimer now, don't you?
Yeah,
Formerly Twitter.
From
Okay, we got some super chats here. Now, what I can do is I can actually go one step further and I can align. Let's align. Look at that. So I assume you can hear all that, right? That's scrubbing. Yep. Scrubby wubby. Okay, cool. So I've aligned everything. So now I can just do choppy chopsters, I think. Hang on, have I got snapping on? Yeah, I have got snapping on. Don't want snapping. Right, let's just chop this into intuitive chunks, like so. And get rid of anything we don't need. I don't know why I'm being so precise. I don't really need to be. There we go. Let's put you over there. Whoops, got you on the wrong track there. And then we got a voiceover by me, 2 voiceovers by you, and a final voiceover by me at the end. Oh, a little mistake here as well.
And now, here's your host, Keith Budden.
Okay, that's cool.
And now, here's your host.
Yep. Okay, so let's just chop that. It's going to make my life easier as we go through. Okay, so, gosh, this is bringing back nostalgia, doing Free Jingle Friday in Adobe Audition. By the way, do you like my face and your face here, or should I put them down here? What's better? What's more intuitive?
That's better.
Or do you like that better?
Yeah.
This is the StreamYard goodness, mrc.fm/StreamYard. I'm going to post it in there because actually, yeah, I love these guys. We had a quick chat with them. They got in touch and they said, hey, are you thinking of doing any live streaming? It all started actually, they invited me onto their StreamYard podcast. And then they were like, oh, by the way, are you thinking of doing any live streams? And it's like, well, funny you mentioned that. So yeah, we've been trying them out. Ever since really I went on the show and yeah, enjoying it. So go try them out. That's an affiliate link. It does buy treats for the Jingle Dog if you use it, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, browser. Okay, let's go. So we're in Production Library Volume 2. Let's stick with that and see what we got. Okay, beeps, bops, drones, everything like you'd expect. Okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. So much cool stuff there. That's epic. Let's get that. Let's get that. I remember, Izzy, we did this for such the longest time, and you eventually figured out my formula for producing radio jingles, right?
Yep.
And you were like, you always drag in a long drone to start with, then you drag in a few sound effects, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, if I am so formulaic in the way I make radio jingles, surely an AI can automate that process.
Probably.
Yeah, so anyway. Enough said about that. Oh, let's go back to the... Sorry. There are hotkeys I can use as well. I really need to figure this out better. But anyway, so we got some sound effects. Let's go ahead, bring some beeps in, because beeps are always good. No limit on the beepy goodness here, so let's bring in some beeps and let's start producing. Now, I need to sort of just zoom out a little bit, and those need to go actually further down in the track, down here. Okay, now we can really start having some fun. So let's zoom in, zoom, and actually, do you know, I'm going to do something very professional. I'm going to select all my voiceovers. I'm going to right-click them and match clip loudness. Yeah, should we go -23? No, let's go -19 instead because they're mono voices. That should be good. Now every voice should be at the same level, so we're starting from an equal footing. And let's bring this in.
It's the late breakfast show.
Oh, I love it. Okay. What I always love.
Breakfast.
On a B, I always love a slight stutter. Let's see if we can make that happen. It's the late breakfast show.
Late breakfast show. Chris.
Okay, and let's bring in a little beepy thing there to emphasize that.
Late breakfast show.
Hang on, that needs to come in earlier.
Late breakfast.
Ooh.
Late breakfast.
Now we need to maybe split that because that can be used in one.
Late breakfast show. Late breakfast show.
That's a little bit too loud in the mix there, so we might need to just turn that down a little bit.
It's late breakfast show. It's late breakfast show. Christmas.
Okay, and
for show. Christmas Eve special.
Let's bring this
for show. Christmas Eve special. The show. Christmas Eve special.
Nice. And I wonder if we've got any kind of what could we use here? Let's look at the whooshes. The whooshes are usually good for this. Well, that's a big swoosh. It's a bit too serious. No. That's it. It's one of those things, you know it when you hear it.
Special on
and then bring that down here.
Special on Surrey Hills Radio.
Oh, hang on. Need to just change the effect rack here. Switch off analog delay. And bring this up here.
Special on Surrey Hills
9 p.m. to midnight with 9 p.m. to midnight with 9 p.m. to midnight.
And then we go dry at the end, and maybe a bit of voice EQ will help us.
Midnight with your host, Chris.
Perfect, and that's nice. I'm just going to make that so that doesn't tail on forever.
With
Radio.
9 p.m. to midnight with your host, Chris.
Okay, and Izabela specifically asked me to do this, so you heard the voiceover before, and now here is the after of that jingle.
It's the late breakfast show. Christmas Eve special on Surrey Hills Radio.
9 p.m. to midnight with your host, Chris.
I think that's quite fun. Right, let's move on to the next thing in our queue. And this is just with me as the voice. So thank you so much for super chatting this one in. And let's get this in and on and live.
It's winter and there is...
Okay, so we need to maybe make a little cut here. So it's winter.
Winter and there is no better place to hang out.
And there is no better place to hang out. No AI involved in making these jingles, by the way. We will go back to our AI shortly.
It's winter, and there is no better place to hang out.
Okay, maybe we'll stutter in on the it's as well, because that's a perfect opportunity for it there. So let's go in here, here, and here.
It's...
Oh, yeah.
It's winter.
Or maybe, actually, maybe we need to do that and tighten that up a bit.
It's winter.
Much better. And there's no better place to hang out.
Winter. And there is no better place to hang out.
Let's bring that down.
Where else can you get weather?
Down here.
Where else can you get weather? Science
and goofy.
Science and goofy. Science and goofy. The Science and Goofy Friday topics.
And just by the makeup of this jingle, even though I can't see who submitted it because I don't have that in front of me right now, I know it's you, Andre. Andre is awesome. By the way, can I say Andre is one of the few people still to send handwritten letters to us, and he does it on a regular basis. And Andre, every time we get a little something from you in the post, I want to say we're always super grateful, Andre, because it's people like you that remember those touches that really mean a lot. Yeah. You know, whereas most people say, I'll just automate it with AI. I'll just send them a automatic email, a responder. I'll use this online service to post someone a gift from Amazon. It's like it loses the personal touch. And Andre really... You've really got your head behind.
Can I just say that the last time Andre has sent us a letter, I've personally replied back. And I know Andre has got it back because he put that in the comments. But wow. I have written a letter back and sent it back to Andre. So there you go.
There you go, Isa. And no,
yeah, real people in here. Real people.
It's real life.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
No, we kind of need... That's good. I like the echo on it, but we need this to pad out a bit longer. Yeah, I think it's important to be real, especially in this age. And I think no matter what happens, you know, I've been listening with interest to what Elon Musk has been saying, especially when he spoke to the Prime Minister of the UK recently. And he said he reckons that, you know, sporting... things will still be relevant in the future, because while machines will get stronger than us, you know, we'll still want to find out who's the best human at this kind of thing. So maybe that's just a subtle hint to us all to raise our children to be athletes. What do you think?
Out.
Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, let's not speculate. Here we go. Here is the full jingle for Andre.
It's winter, and there is no better place to hang out. Where else can you get weather, science, and Goofy Friday topics? Settle in. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
So that's good. I'm just going to do a little more powerful thingy on the one, so it sounds really good for you, Andre. Let's put it into the picture there, and maybe pitch down a little bit.
1. 1. 1. 1.
And we need to make sure that the sound effect isn't rattling on for ages. So let's tighten that up as well. And then we should have something really good.
2, 1.
Perfect. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted to hear. Right. On to Izzy, or Isolde, as her AI self is known. So I'm just going to do this one here.
No, this isn't Isolde. This is Izzy.
Oh, this is real life Izzy.
This is Izzy.
Izabela Russell. Okay. Got ya. Oh my goodness. Katie has real life Christmas cards ready to write and post this year. How cool is that?
I've put it on my list recently, and I'm just like, oh no, it's the time again.
It's that time. I went into the supermarket the other day and I saw bunches of Christmas cards on the shelves. They were pushing them like there was no tomorrow.
Yep.
Really, it's crazy.
There you go.
There you go. So Mark O'Hare, who's watching on Facebook, says, haven't seen you do one of these in a while. I love them. That's so cool, Mark. See? It's actually, one thing I will say is it's really nice to be missed. And, these kind of comments are really making me think we should do this a little more regularly. But actually what I'm thinking is, if the wind blows in the right direction, maybe we'll do a few more for the rest of this year, Izzy. And then in January, when I do my course, I'm going to have Tuesdays, 6 p.m, starting the 9th of January. That's 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll do some really fun coaching calls, which will be... I'm really looking forward to that, actually, because I thrive off those kind of things. I thrive off, being in that environment where people are able to ask questions and we're able to come up with solutions. I think it's cool. Let's play.
You're listening to Affiliate Show, the new UK-based performance marketing industry podcast. The latest industry news.
Hang on, let's give that effect more space to breathe.
The latest industry.
And let's use a different effect there.
The latest industry news. Promotion. The latest industry news. Promotion.
Let's zoom a little bit more.
Latest industry news. Promotion.
No, too quick.
Latest industry news. Promotion. And great interviews.
That's good. And then we need a little BP transitioner. That'll be exactly what I need.
Interviews. And now...
And then we'll have a little bit of echo on that before going here.
Now, here's your host, Keith Budden.
Perfect.
And now, here's your...
Too much of a delay there.
And now, here's your host.
Good. And the full jingle like this.
You're listening to Affiliate Show, the new UK-based performance marketing industry podcast. The latest industry news, promotions, and great interviews. And now, here's your host, Keith Budden.
Pretty fun, that one. All right, let's go for another Izzy voiceover here. Here she is. Let's dive in. It's so exciting. Yeah, I've got good vibes about this live stream. Really enjoying it.
Welcome to the same.
Okay, let's move that back in a little bit more.
Welcome.
Oh, we got welcome.
Welcome to the Save with CDC podcast.
That's cool. That works.
Welcome to the Save with CDC podcast. The best...
I don't like that part of the jingle because it's kind of like a whirrer. So let's bring in what we've got inside Happy. Oh. Oh, yeah. Maybe get away with a cheeky little bit of that. Let's try it. Like so.
Podcast. The best...
Hang on, we need that to come in earlier. And then fade that out because it's a bit annoying. Fade that there.
Podcast. The best cash... Podcast. The best cashback offers for your business every week.
And we're just literally going to just have a couple of bars of that and then get out. Just to add a little bit of variety there for you. And let's zoom in on this. What do you think now, Izzy? Now that I'm doing this, the way I've got StreamYard set up at the moment, I like also include you. Do you like to be included?
I like to be included, yes.
You like to be included.
Every week. And now...
Oh, that's cool. Real suspense there.
Every week. And now, here's your host.
Yeah, a lot of people say, here's your host in a podcast intro, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose it's intuitive, right?
And now, here's your host, Keith Budden.
Let's move that along a bit and let's play the full jingle. Here we go.
Welcome to the Save with CDC podcast, the best cashback offers for your business every week. And now, here's your host, Keith Budden.
Hey, 7S, cassette. I've started
Ladies
using
and gentlemen,
Audacity, which is really cool. Oh, this is the final jingle to produce, by the way. And then we're getting back to AI. Andre really loves the jingle. That's so cool. And Waterkiller has got a very sharp eye there, noticing.
Ooh, you see, once you go Mac, you never go back. And he is back at Mac.
I think I have mentioned this before, that I might have mentioned it, or I might not have done, that I got back into Mac after they announced the Mac Studio. That was not so long ago now. And when the moment the Mac Studio came out and they did their little Tim Cook announcement, I was like, oh my goodness, this is a computer that was made for me. So that really was what got me back in, was that announcement from Apple. And they haven't let me down, actually. I'm still using the M1 Mac Studio, even though I think it's M2 now and soon to be M3, I think. It is good. I mean, PCs definitely have their place. And I think with AI, it'd be really cool to maybe run a few language models locally. So again, using some NVIDIA GPUs, you can't really do that with a Mac. Although, no, I think you can now. The new M3 chip is supposed to be good for that. But anyway.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's move that in earlier.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that Mark again.
Oh, I like this. I like where this is going already. Mark, you got flow and rhythm.
Mark again. For your further listening pleasure, it's Mark.
Oh, I like the sax in here. This is really cool. Oh, Izzy,
Yeah.
I played this to you the other day. Actually, I might try and find it just as I heard the sax coming in.
Yeah,
you know what
that
I'm
was
going to play, don't you?
epic.
I kind of blew your
Yeah.
mind a bit. Like we were having our family dinner. And then I pulled out X and I was like, have you seen this? And it's absolutely incredible. So there is this app that I'm definitely going to go and try out. I'm just actually trying to find the, what do you call it now on X? Is it still a tweet or?
I know, this is what confuses me with it at the moment.
I found an X about it. There's an X about it.
There is an X about it.
There is an X. There is an X. So I absolutely have to play this to everyone because, like I say, played this to the fam yesterday, and they went nuts. They went pretty nuts about this. So okay, cool. I think I've found it. So I'm going to go back to the screen. So it's this one here, and let's play this. And I just want you to watch this. I'm definitely going to do a tutorial on this on my channel when I can, because I think this is insane. So even if you're not a musician, from my understanding, with AI, you'll be able to do things like this.
Insane, honestly.
So that's all with his voice, right? Nuts. Insane, right? Totally crazy. So these instruments are all being created with the voice. So let's hear this example. So he's not even in tune there, but you get this. Let's check this example out. So just tap on your desk and it turns to this. Wow. That's super cool, right? You can play a real instrument and switch it up. Crazy. Here's another one. I think this is the final one. So there you go. So that
Crazy,
is just blowing my mind out of proportion. I mean, what do you think about that? So, like, I can't wait. I'm going to do a tutorial on this on my channel. I'll be able to go down, and like make something.
Yeah.
It's just nuts. So,
That
yeah, a lot
totally
of
blew
people
my
asking
mind. I was
what
like,
it
I
is.
can't. I'm like, I literally cannot wait to have a play with it myself. It's like, you know, it's like if you ever dreamt of being the musician but lacked the musical knowledge, that's effectively it, right? And it's like, goodbye, musicians. Like, it's just going to be like...
It's insane. Well, it's the same with 11 Labs speech to speech. Now, you know, it used to be the problem, you know, I do like DJ Mike in the mix, and text to speech would do it like this, DJ Mike in the mix. But now I can say, no, I can speak into a microphone. No, I want it like this. DJ Mike in the mix. And it will repeat back exactly in any voice I want. So a lot of people asking what that software was. I'm posting the link to I'm going to call it a tweet up on X that I think the developer of that technology put out. That's where I got the video from anyway. And I believe, I'm going to do some more investigations, find out exactly what it is, and I'll put a video out on the channel very soon because, as Tim says, it is just brilliance, isn't it? Absolute insanity what AI can do.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot happen recently in the audio space. And of course, if you subscribe to my channel, which you should be, certainly on YouTube, youtube.com/musicradiocreative. If you come across this stream and you were not already subscribed, please subscribe, because we talk about audio, we talk about music, podcasting, and particularly how AI is changing things. So we're kind of like, I'd like to say I'm pro AI on this channel. I'm like, this is how we can use it. This is how we can do this. This is how we can do that. Izabela sometimes needs to be convinced, right? But it has its uses. Actually, for the first time, because we did this cool podcast for a while called AI Tools for Creators, where we were experimenting, testing out different tools. And you took a stance on that podcast that, no, I don't like this. I don't want my children playing with it. It's wrong. Keep it away from us.
Hold on.
Was it not as bad as that?
Hold on. This was specifically
I thought you were joining the Luddite movement.
No, we were talking specifically about the AI companions, like the chats
Pi.
that, you know, it's like there was Pi AI, and it's like, that I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with AI tools. I think that some of them are incredible, but I do have a problem with the wrong tools in the wrong hands without any research, perhaps published, you know, without fully really considering the consequences it may have on the long-term development of the children. This was my thing. So don't put words in my mouth.
Okay, no, you're absolutely fair to say that as well. It's a fine line that we tread for sure, but it's also an exciting line that we tread, and so we just need to keep rocking and rolling with that. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the screen share because we just got this jingle to finish off. I'm getting distracted. It was just that saxophone in here that got me going. So let's bring the audio back in.
Your further listening pleasure. It's Mark Phillips and Pepper the dog.
Oh, this is perfect. This is so on beat for you, Mark. I hope you're going to enjoy this. Now, at this stage, I think I would like to cut it about there and maybe put in another sound effect to really polish that.
The Tower. The best view around.
Oh, that's nice. And let's zoom it out. I love it when a jingle comes together like that. Let's play.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that Mark again. For your further listening pleasure, it's Mark Phillips and Pepper the dog. The Tower. The best view around.
There we go. Some cool comments coming in. Andre's learning to play the handpan, which is really nice. I hate percussion in audiences' hands. There you go. Interesting stuff coming in. So, yeah, do keep your thoughts on AI coming in. Those are all the super chats. Like I say, we are always super grateful.
Hang on. Can you play that last jingle again, please?
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that Mark again. For your further listening pleasure, it's Mark Phillips and Pepper the dog. The Tower. The best view around.
Is a different jingle.
What? I just made the perfect jingle and you're telling me I have to split it?
Around is a different jingle.
Oh man, that was perfect. And now you're telling me I have to break it up? I had everything on sync and on beat. Oh,
There you go.
come on, Katie and Mark. Can you not just join
Mark,
forces?
I was going to say, you have to combine the powers. Clearly, you have to make the show together. Like, this is the sign from the universe. Like, completely random
Mark Phillips
thing.
and Katie Lake.
Listen, I'm going to leave. Making a show together now.
Because that came out so well, I'm going to leave that there, but I'll split it out. And I'll make a separate mix outs, but I'm going to leave that in the mix because you're right, Izzy. It was so perfect. Okay, so thanks for picking up on that, though. We can merge forces, right?
Okay. Pepper the dog, the tower.
I see.
We just made something incredible happen. And can I just say that when you guys are winning awards for the best show ever, like, you've got to remember this moment where Izabela told you that you've got to combine your forces together. That's just
totally. It just happened that way. Right. Okay. So let's just make sure Mark.
It's Mark Phillips and Pepper the dog.
Okay, so that rounds off Mark's jingle nicely. Katie, I think we're going to give you a nice little intro sound effect. Yeah. Otherwise, it's going to sound odd. It's going to sound like we've just cut in. Let's listen.
The Tower, the best view around.
Actually, do you know what? That doesn't sound too bad, but I'm just going to see what it would sound like. Let's see.
There you go. And doing dog sitting. So there you go. If we ever need a dog sitter, Aya.
You got it.
Come here.
Right, let's just try this.
The Tower, the best view around.
Yeah, I think the rewind actually helps. So there we go. Even Andre is getting in saying, yeah, combine. Right, keep your comments coming in. Is there anything else you'd like us to talk about or you'd like to see demonstrated on this live stream? Let's be guided by you. We've got a bunch of you watching right now. I'm going to mix out this session and upload it immediately. Izzy, if you want to put a link to it or a short link or something, I'm just uploading it into my folder, FJF 2023-1124.
Okay,
and I'm going to put in...
I shall do a link. Hang on, if you give me a second to think about it. You talk about your special course, and I will...
My special course. Oh, look,
I will get...
It's a mix down. Look at that. Okay. I'll talk about my special course. So first of all, hang on. I just need to get this thing saved out so that we've got it all saved. You're right, Watty Killer. The rewind on that last jingle sounded so good, didn't it? It was a very satisfying rewind.
The Tower, the best view around.
Do you know what? Actually, this is a true story. When I were a producer in radio, working back in the day, and I used to play with all kinds of different sound effects. Like, I would find little rewinds like that in sound effects libraries, and I always wondered. This is what made me curious about what I do now. How was that made? How did they do that? What did they use to make that effect? And that's what I wondered. So essentially, what that is when it goes, that's someone speaking sped up really, really fast and compressed, and you get
the Tower.
So you got a swoosh and you've got someone speaking fast, and actually if you properly slowed that down, you'll get someone actually saying something. You might be able to decrypt what they're saying. So that would be really, really interesting. I love all those like vocal effects. I always remember, actually, it's quite funny. Red Dwarf, the famous British TV comedy based in outer space, they had this one parallel universe they traveled to in one of the episodes where everything was backwards and everyone was rewound apart from the main characters. So you'd get these people going like that. And there was a show that actually pulled apart how that episode was made. And apparently all the actors were swearing like crazy. And then, of course, because it was all rewind, all reversed, nobody knew. I don't know if you could quite get away with embedding messages like that now, Izabela. You'd get found out. But back in the 90s, when Red Dwarf was big, the reverse episode, like the actors were just going on and swearing at each other, and then they reversed it and nobody was any the wiser.
That's so funny.
Insane, right? Okay, so I'm just saving this out, and then I'm going to tell you about my... Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it will be...
Jingles. So we just... Are you getting a short link?
Sorry.
I'm just going to throw all the audio up there.
I've got it. It's mrc.fm/FJF. That's as simple as that. That's where you can get it. It's mrc.fm/FJF. That's where you can get those produced jingles that Mike has just been making, guys. So thank you for your super chats.
Did you Did you update a link to do that? I think you did, didn't you?
Ah, yeah, I did, because I'm super clever.
You got a big brain, right?
I'm
okay.
a big brainer. Big brainer.
I am saving out that. Okay, so now we've got, everything is in there. So I've basically got all the audio files. We've got Mike FJF. We've got Izzy FJF. That's her voiceovers actually combined with mine as well. And then we've got FJF Jingles, which is the full mix down. So I guess we can probably go back to our AI generator, if you're cool with that, Isabel. What do you think? By the way, Katie's loving this episode, which is awesome.
Aww,
and Mike says, I agree, AI is a good thing, but in the hands of criminals could be dangerous with AI. Well, this is the thing that they're concerned about, the safety summits and whatnot, is like, let's just make sure that this is used in a good way.
And can I just say, if you are watching and haven't done so already, it's time to put your thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, you've got to smash it.
Smash that like button.
There you go, smash it. Or otherwise Mike will turn into a banana, which he will anyway will. But he's
My
slowly
white balance
turning
is
into a
all
banana
over
once
the place.
again. But if you haven't, it means a lot to us. And actually, I just want to say, quite often, we are watching live streams on in the background and whatever, and it's we don't think of how important those little things are to creators. And having that like button actually pressed means so much to us, you don't even know. So if you haven't done so already, it is time. So it's if we are somewhere in your headphones and the video is in your pocket and you're like, oh, but it would be such a hassle to take it out, it's just take it out, quick move on. Perfect. Thank you.
Easy as that.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I think that's really that. It's time to wrap up.
No, I'm going to stay on the air. I mean, Izzy, you may well need to get on your way. Is that kind of what you're saying?
I will. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, is that I am
hang on, your voiceover is ready. Look at this.
Oh no. It is old. All right, now I need to listen to that. I can't go just yet, but
let's quality control it.
One of us has to resume the
join the fun. December 23rd from 8 p.m. till 12 a.m. Central Time for the Magical Mystical Music Show 10th Anniversary Christmas Party.
You sound like one of those BBC presenters who says, now children, we're going to read about Percy the Pig, or something like that.
Yes, that's it. Well, there is
Vincent.
Time and place for that. But yes, Mike is staying on. I am going to wave goodbye for anybody who's tuning in this new. Actually, by the way, you should probably place new in the chat so that we can give you a shout out and say hello. But Mike and I are a husband and wife team, as well as partners in crime at work. So we work together, we live together, but that also means we have children. So one of us has to go and tend to the children. It's the time here in the UK where they descend from school and somebody needs to feed them. So it's my job.
Indeed. So I'm going to wipe you off this stream, Izabela, or Isolde, your AI. Now I've got options here in StreamYard that I'm using to do this stream. It says I can edit your name, so I can call you
the best wife in the world, right?
like that. I can update your name.
Even better. Perfect.
There you go. So I can change your name. I can edit your mic settings. So you've got echo cancellation on. Oh, I didn't realize that. We'd probably switch it off because you've got studio quality. I can reduce your microphone background noise.
I think I can just leave the studio. To be honest with you, that's probably
automatically adjust. But no, I've got other options on you. I can mute you if I want. I can kick you from the studio, or I can ban you from the studio, or you can just leave. Now, let's not ban you. Do we want Izabela to come back in the future? I think the answer will be yes.
You might even invite somebody onto the studio.
We might have guests in the future. That could be cool.
That would be good. All right.
Okay, Izzy. Well, why don't you leave the studio now, and I shall carry on. So, bye-bye. We've enjoyed having you, and I'm just going to carry on using the AI voice generator.
Don't cry. I know it won't be the same without me, and I know that Mike is really high. Sorry, I just need to go. Bye.
Yeah. Don't all drop off at once from the live stream. The legend is now going. Bye, legend. There you go. And she's gone. So that was really, really cool. So there we go. Yeah. Wave goodbye to Izzy. We've really enjoyed having her on the show. Big thank you to everyone and happy holidays. But don't worry, I'm not going yet. I'm going to stay on and stream a little bit longer because I've still got some more AI voices to make. In fact, here's one now. So we're doing this one as Isolde, Disco Ground. And there's actually a side note there. So I wonder how good the AI will be at picking that up. This is for Nigel coming up. So Nigel, let's hope that your voice comes in very well. Oh, yeah, Isolde has recorded the word disco ground as you requested, pronouncing it as one word similar to underground. Okay, I really like this. Let's see if it did it well. Let's listen. Let's play.
Disco ground.
Disco ground. Oh, that's very serious. Disco ground. Okay, this one is for you, Nigel, so I'm posting that in the chat. Next, we're going to get on to Steve's voice again, staying with Isolde. She's proving extremely popular. So let's get back in and we'll say, and then we got, oh no, not say Steve. We don't want to say Steve. We want to stay, ideally, ultimately, we want to say expat life, artificial, no intelligent. Oh yes, as Isolde. Okay, so let's do that. So this voiceover generator that I'm using, it's actually at this link. So again, we'll post this here, voiceover generator. I can't even spell generator at the moment. AI. If you want to go and try this out for yourself, you absolutely can. And I would love to have you do that. And I think your voiceover is ready. So let's download and have a listen to what we get from this.
Expat life. Artificial? No. Intelligent? Oh, yes.
Wow. I love the emotion the AI put into that particular voiceover. So that was good. Let's crack on. I'm going to get through as many of these as I can. And I believe, Michael, your time has come. You've always been a great supporter of us, Michael. So let's do this one for you. You got Suhovsky Radio on your dial. I hope the AI gets your name right. The place where the hits live. Is it going to be live or live? We'll see. What does the AI feel like today? Let's click download voiceover and listen to your voiceover, Michael. Let's see what we've got here.
You've got Suhovsky Radio on your dial, the place where the hits live.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Michael, I think we'll take that. So, Michael, here is your voice, and we're just going to keep going through and get as many as we can. We're not taking any new submissions now. This is just simply going through and doing all the scripts we got submitted earlier in the show. So this is for Colin, and again, this is as Mike. So, Colin Freeman, I think that is. Your voiceover is coming up. So, Colin, stand by, because we're going to get something really cool. Get hip and dig the jive with Radio Billy 365. Be there or be square. I absolutely love that. Let me just say, by the way, if you've just tuned in and you're wondering what we're doing, we're creating voiceovers using artificial intelligence. It's a GPT, custom GPT for ChatGPT. If you've got a Plus subscription, you can try it for yourself. I am also opening up the opportunity to be coached for the rest of the year and into 2024. So if your New Year's resolution is to get better with AI, with audio, with podcasting, or all of the above, if you want to be a better podcast producer or a better podcaster, or simply a better audio creator, then come and join me. Black Friday deal on right now. And that includes not only access to my 50-plus video course on podcast production, but also unlimited access to email me at a special email address that gets prioritized until the 31st of January 2024, but also 4 group coaching sessions in the new year as well, where we'll cover everything that's new from AI to the latest podcast tech and more. So come and join me. I'd love to have you on the course. mrc.fm/BF23. That's mrc.fm/BF23. Okay, we have got this fantastic voiceover here, and this one's completed. So let's have a listen to this one for you, Colin. Let's see how it sounds.
Get hip and dig the jive with Radio Billy 365. Be there or be square.
Oh, Colin absolutely loves it. Well, there you go. Let's post your link in the chat there, Colin, so you can grab a hold of that and have a go. Big Shot. What a name. Big Shot is having something voiced by Virtual Mike. So, by Mike. Okay, let's see how this comes out. This is incredible. I absolutely love how fast and efficient this is at producing things. Colin, really, really glad that you enjoy what has appeared there. Okay, Mike has recorded the script. Gosh, it makes it sound like I'm actually there behind the scenes doing this live, doesn't it? It's creepy how good AI is. Let's play and have a listen.
This is the Free Flow mixtape brought to you by the BIG.
Oh, wow. I love the random breaths it introduced as well. So, Big Shot. Here comes your little link in the chat over there. And we'll go on and we'll keep going with this. Oh, wow. Nicholas just simply said Vive la France by Mike. Okay. Voice Vive la France by Mike. Let's see how exactly this one turns out. And of course, Nicholas, you can be absolutely certain I will be posting this one for you. Let's play. Vive la France. Play.
Vive la France.
Oh, Vive la France. That one's okay for you, Nicholas. Actually, the coolest thing that I will say is that this AI voice generator can actually speak multiple languages. So, if I wanted to say something to it in a different language, it would actually do that voiceover in a different language. So I can say, I am really enjoying doing this live stream. Okay, so if I wanted to say that in French, I've just tapped that into Google Translate and I will copy the result and I'll say voice, in French, obviously, by Mike. And let's have a listen. Oh no, it had to happen eventually. So I guess that's a sign, that's a greater sign that because my GPT limit has been reached, it is time to maybe say goodbye and end the scream. I will be screaming. I can't come back to AI now until 5:28 p.m. That's 1.5 hours from now. We knew that had to happen eventually. That's the only thing with custom GPTs and GPT-4 is eventually it will time you out. And it will say, no more, you've reached your limit. So I really hope you've enjoyed what we've managed to achieve on this live stream. I've definitely enjoyed bringing it to you. It's been a whole ton of fun. Would you like to see more of this kind of thing? Maybe at least up until Christmas. If you'd like to see more live streams with myself and Izzy as well, let me know either in the comments, send us a nice follow-up email. Always love to hear from you, or get in touch with us on X. I'm at iMikeRussell. That's Mike Russell with an I in front of it, and at Izabela Russell, that's Izabela Russell. You can X us, tweet us. I'm not really sure what to say, but anyway, you know what I mean. Thank you so much for joining us on this AI adventure, Free Jingle for AI Day. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic weekend. Happy holidays. To my American friends, I hope you enjoyed Thanksgiving, and we will talk to you again very soon indeed. Thank you very much, and have a fantastic weekend.